Shoot. What's up, players? I just figured out a thing with my tripod here. It holds my phone. I'm always trying to hold the base with my elbow on my elbow for my bad hand. And then I put the phone in, and the way the mount is, I thought you had to like push the phone up in, but you can also push it down, so I don't even have to hold that base. Shoot. Which, look, I got a boo-boo because I just fell down the steps. I was like talking to my wife, and I got like a quarter of the way down, and then I fell, and railing on the left, and then there's like the banister that goes around like the hole in the floor for the steps on the right. When I fell, I like went like this, and my hand caught the thing, this hand. So I saw it coming down, or like I knew it was coming down, and then I felt like it like catch the base of the banister. So I just pulled my hand out and just let myself fall. And I was like, boop, boop, boop. And Kimmy's like, oh my God. And she's like, are you okay? She's like, running out. We just came in the house because we went out to eat. Which I think I said the other vlog. I was like, yeah, we never go out to eat. We just went to McDonald's the other day and then we went out. But hey, we had the opportunities to, so screw it. Fix this. But then she came running over and she's like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like at the bottom of the steps. I'm just like, because it hurt both of my elbows. So I was just like, just trying to walk it out. And she's like, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? And then I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Because she didn't know, you know. She was all like panicked that I like, you know, hurt my hand again and like ruptured my tendons or something. And I'm just like, is this what getting old is? Like, you got to go to the hospital, get serious injuries, falling down the steps. Like, what the hell? Shoot. Anyways, I didn't vlog yesterday. You guys probably noticed. Dang, my elbow still hurts. I got a boo-boo. I need someone to kiss it. Kimmy and I were hanging out yesterday. And we were just, we hung out. I think we put some on the TV and we just passed out. Because I woke up in the morning. It was like, well, in the middle of the night, it was like 3 a.m. or something. And she wasn't there because we were in this, you guys know, I set up shop in the spare room. And that's where we were because I have a space heater in there. So, we did that. And she wasn't there. So I'm assuming I fell asleep before her and she just got up and left. Then I couldn't fall back asleep. And then I fell back asleep. I woke up at like 10:30. And I woke up and she wasn't home. She wasn't here. I was like, that's weird. And I checked my phone, and she was like, hey, I forgot she was going out with, she was going out today with her sister or something. And I was like, oh man, I forgot. She's like, I didn't want to wake you up. So I was like, I appreciate it because I was tired. And even when I woke up this morning at 10:30, I was like so grumpy. So it was probably best that I was alone anyways. But, I tried something today. I just made some content because I noticed on my back end of my YouTube, it says that people that are subscribed to me are on a lot from like afternoon to like early evening. So I was like, oh, so maybe a bunch of other people are on Saturday too. I feel like that makes sense if you have a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday or something, or you're just off on the weekends. It doesn't have to be 9 to 5. But so I tried that today. I haven't checked to see how those videos are performing. I posted I think 4 or 5 times this afternoon just to see. It's just one of those things. I think when you're a musician or making content and stuff, you just got to try out different things like that. Biggest thing though for this video that I need to talk about, I probably need help. So I don't know if any of you guys would know anything about this or if you work in the medical field or something. I kind of got a little bit of a twist for my insurance. I got a letter Friday, and it was like, I've never seen this before, but I've never had an injury this big. The insurance company sent me a breakdown of the cost for my ambulance ride. So I had got something from the ambulance company already, and it was like just over $1,400. We'll just say $1,500. So it was like $1,500 for the ambulance ride, which I thought when it's an emergency, it doesn't, like, it's just covered. You know, I mean, depending on your insurance, it's just, there's like a copay or something like that. So I have to go through I've been keeping all my papers and everything. I've just been keeping everything. Everybody's been telling me, though, to, like, just keep waiting. Like, you're going to get bills and stuff from the insurance, and, like, it takes a long time for them to, like, figure things out or whatever, which is so stupid. I talked about that earlier. But anyways, I got a breakdown from the ambulance company. Like, it was, I said it in one of my previous vlogs. I can't remember, but it was like, this may or may not be a bill, basically. I don't remember how exactly it was worded. But it was like, it's $1,500. We notified your insurance company. I was like, okay. So I have a folder. So I just, like, put it in the folder. And then that was like a week or so ago. And then Friday I got a letter from the insurance company, and it said, here's a breakdown of what the cost is for your ambulance, which I was surprised. It was exactly the same from what I got from the company. So, like, again, I've never had a large injury like this. And with all the stuff going on with the insurance and Luigi and stuff, I don't know if maybe some company, maybe they're just trying to be more transparent or something. I don't know. But those are the two things that are going through my head. So I'm like, I don't know, right? And like I said from the beginning of this, I'm just, everything in my experience and stuff, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying they did anything wrong or they changed anything because of this, that, and the other. I'm just saying this is what, the time period we're in, and this is what's happening. So anyways, the breakdown was exactly the same. It was the exact same price from the insurance company as this may or may not be a bill from the ambulance company. The twist is, and again, I don't know, because this never happened to me before, they sent me a check, the insurance company, and they said, I'm responsible for using that money. I have to deposit that check and then pay the ambulance company. But they are only responsible for 70% of it. So I still owe like $450 or something like that, which is a lot. It's way better than $1,500. But again, I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun, because if I, like, deposit the check and then pay them, they're like, well, you already did it. You already started the process. So, like, you have to give us, there's no takesy backsies or whatever. Like, you have to pay the $450. So if there's anyone watching that can help, or, like, give me some pointers or something, I just don't know. And to be honest, I'm really not, I have a couple people in mind. Like, they're more of, like, acquaintances that would probably help me, but I don't really know. So if you could help, please reach out. Send me a DM or a text or call me. Or if you don't do any of that, I mean, leave a comment. Maybe you can, I can give you my email. I think my email's on the channel or something. I don't know. But if you have, like, Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, I'm on there. I think you can DM on all of those. I know Facebook and Instagram, but Instagram preferably, if you can, just because I try not to check. Well, I guess Messenger is separate from Facebook, but I had to turn my notifications off for that, because on Messenger, I get a ton of messages from people, just, like, random people, which I think are, like, bots, and then other people, like, trying to get me to, like, pay them to market my like YouTube channel and stuff, and it's just such a distraction. I had to like turn it off. Man, where I fell, it like hit my fingers and it kind of hurts. There's like a mark there. I'm still able to like, it just hurts, I think, from the impact or something, but there's still, I didn't rupture a tendon or anything. I feel like I would feel that. So, yeah, anyways, that's the only bill I've gotten so far. So we'll see. I was kind of tired. I wasn't, I wanted to, I didn't vlog yesterday, so I wanted to kind of at least update on that and see if I can, if anyone has some advice or something. I got to go through my insurance. I don't even know if it really matters, because I feel like even if it says like, you know, in your benefits paperwork, you know, like the freaking book that they send you when you you know, at the new year when you start new insurance or renew your insurance and stuff. I got to go through that, which I wish they would have just emailed it to me so I can search. It's a lot easier when you have a PDF because you can just search. But I think I got a physical book, so I got to like, it's not like a book. It's just like, it's as thick as a book, you know? So yeah, I got to do a little research on that, but that's tough because Google and ChatGPT doesn't always have the right answers. So, and even more than ever now, I feel like it's just crazy. Like it's the information that's out there. It's just gotten worse, you know? I don't know. I don't want to get into that, but I feel like there was something else. There was something else that I got or something. I think I told you guys I started physical therapy the other day on Thursday, and I have to go twice a week. And I don't remember if I told. I'm pretty sure I told you guys. In case I didn't, I'll just update that anyway. So there was the finger, like exercises or whatever, where I have to like passively move my finger. You know, the physical therapist said, so I need to passively bend them down. I should have did the other finger. I have to passively bend them down, but then I have to let it spring up on its own, not pull it back like I kind of was. And then so there's this gap here. I'm allowed to actively move my fingers back. So when I do that exercise, I gotta like passively pull them down, let it come up on its own. I'm just kind of guiding it with this finger. So like that's all the further it goes up on its own. And then let's see, when I do that, you could tell like that's at rest. That's where my middle finger is and my ring finger. See how they kind of sag more, whereas these fingers at rest, they're like in a line sort of. But like that feels okay. But then when I like lift it up a bit, that's where it doesn't hurt, but it feels like tight. So it's probably working it, you know. But I still have to be very gentle because I'm at the most critical period, she told me. Because my stitches, they stitched my tendons back together. But they're at a point where they're like dissolving if they're not completely dissolved, and the scar tissue isn't completely done forming. So I'm at the highest risk of rupturing them, which doesn't make sense. I feel like after I don't know, but I'm following what she says, and I'm just doing that because she said I still can't drive, and to just not use this hand or arm at all because I run the risk of rupturing my tendons again, and I don't want to do that. And she said she has worked with people that have like hands-on jobs where they use their hands much more, or musicians. She has to work with them more, which makes sense. I mean, I feel like you're going to use your fingers no matter what job you use or what job you do. But, man, I like hit my bone right here. It hurts. My elbow. Ugh, when I fell. But, she said it's going to be at least 3 months. So it's almost the end of January. So January, February, March, April. So hopefully, and I assume I probably won't be, even if I can start playing guitar at the end of April, probably going to take me a minute to kind of build that muscle memory up again. Because I was kind of thinking like, it's going to be whatever. Because before I started the channel back up, I mean, there was a few months right before I started posting again. You guys probably saw before I announced I quit my job, I'm going to revive the channel. That I didn't play at all from before that. So it was probably like a year I didn't really play. I mean, I'd occasionally maybe pick up my acoustic guitar just because I missed it, and I just wanted to like play something. But in my head, I was thinking it's just going to be that. And I think I even said it like, yeah, I feel like I can grab a pick, and like I was listening to a song and I'm like, oh yeah, like I can I wasn't doing it, but it's like you can like kind of, there's like a pseudo feeling of like, yeah, once I can grab a pick and hold it again tightly, I'll be able to play this again. But I have a feeling it's not going to be quite that way. It's going to be a little bit of retraining my hand and my arm, and my fingers are going to feel different for a while, I think. So yeah, still got a long road ahead, but a lot of good's come out of it. So I don't know, but I didn't vlog yesterday, so I wanted to kind of update you guys on that insurance thing. I mean, I made some content today, and everything's still going up. So hopefully when I come back, it'll be like, hit the ground running kind of thing when I start releasing new stuff. I don't know. Is what it is. I gotta take it day by day. I gotta make sure my hand heals well. So, I was hoping to put out like a handful. I think originally when I made a video at the beginning of the year, and I said what my goals were. I wanted to like try and collab with someone. I wanted to write like a theme song for like a bigger YouTuber, which I was watching Colin Furs yesterday, and I got an idea for his channel, like a song for his channel. I was like, oh man, if I could just play guitar, but I can't. I wrote down my ideas, but he might be done tunneling by then. I don't know. That's what the song was about. And I wanted to do a cover every month. I wanted to have my original album out by spring. Now I'm not going to be able to pick back up until spring. Plus, I wanted to do the throwback album and maybe continue on the Christmas stuff, because I wanted to do an album last Christmas, but I ended up just doing an EP because of time, and I don't know. We'll see what happens, but definitely no cover this month and probably the next few months, unfortunately, but I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on the insurance stuff. So again, thanks for the support. I got some more. I saw some more of you use my Amazon link. I appreciate it. It's not much. I think I got another $3 or $4. So, man, so I'm up to like $5 or $6, but like, and every little bit helps. So thank you. I mean, it's, doesn't cost us anything, and it's every little bit helps me right now. But I was reading through the stuff on the Amazon stuff. I misread it because it's like they send you a check or deposit the money every month, rather, when you connect your bank account, but it's delayed 60 days. So like, so the stuff from this month, I'm not going to get till freaking March anyways. So, but once I hit March, it'll cash out every month. So, but hey, every little bit helps. So, and then, that's because of you guys. So thank you. I can't thank you enough. Everything's working. Everything's building up. Today I did, I watched a lot of YouTube. I woke up late. I was grumpy. I was so tired. I'm still kind of tired. I'm probably just gonna go to bed. But um, yeah, I mean, I made a little bit of content and stuff, but I'm trying to just post every day. I'm almost done transferring all the vlogs over, and I probably could have finished today. I just did not feel like it. I think I have like 12 more. So as soon as I'm ready to start only posting the daily vlogs on that channel, I will let you know. But I think it's helping already, honestly, because all the vlogs I've moved over so far, I made them private on punkcovermoose on this channel. Unless you're watching this on So Much Moose, then I've already transferred everything over. But that'll probably be next week. But brain fart. Yeah, I just didn't feel like it today. So, and honestly, I was kind of looking forward to doing nothing tomorrow too. But my cousin, he's also a musician actually. He plays saxophone. And he's always like, man, I don't know how to do anything other than play saxophone. It's just like a hobby for him, He's like, if you can ever get me on something, like, please let me know. And I was like, I would love to do that. That was awesome. That would be awesome because I don't really have any other family members that are musicians. I mean, some are. It's more of like a hobby thing, which is totally fine. But it'd be cool to just do that with a family member, But he hit me up last, I think Thursday or Friday. It was kind of last minute because he didn't know I got injured. I posted on my personal Facebook that I never use. I was just like, hey, I like posted some pictures in the hospital. I was like, hey, this is what happened. I'm okay. My kid's okay. I got a long road to recovery. I'll try and keep you guys updated, but I've been updating on my music page on punkcovermoose and whatever. And he had saw that and I guess immediately texted me. He's like, dude, I didn't know. Like, you okay? You still working? So I was like, I told him like I quit my job in September because I hadn't even seen him since towards the end of summer or something. But he's like, can we bring you some food? Like, can we bring you a meal? And I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, we talked about trying to hang out more. Like, why don't we hang out? Like, we'll just kind of make a day of it or something. I was like, yeah, sure. So he's gonna come over tomorrow. I like right now I'm feeling very antisocial, but I know if I almost, because we had a lot going on this weekend, sort of. Well, Kimmy did, and she's like my ride and everything. So, and I couldn't get back to him till today. So, I was like, if it's too late or whatever, just let me know. We'll coordinate it later. It was just kind of last minute, So, but I almost told him like, why don't we try next weekend or whatever. I was like, let's just do it. Cause like every time I'm feeling antisocial, when I go to like a social thing, I usually feel better just talking to people and just hanging out, as long as it's not like chaos or something. So, but he's my cousin on the side of my family that I have a pretty large family, but a lot of us don't really talk much. We've all kind of just keep to ourselves. I tried to bring everybody together for like 14 months at our old place. We made like a large Facebook group. We invited everybody to this group that if the only rule was like, we would provide pizza, because we were neighbors with my parents at the time, and I helped my dad build a wood oven in his yard. So we would make pizza, and the only rule was, like, we did it once a month, and the only rule was you had to be related to either me and Kimmy in any way. So by blood or marriage, or your stepmom or dad is married to my cousin, second removed or whatever. Doesn't matter. If we're somehow related, you were invited. We did that for 14 months. A lot of people were coming for those 14 months, and then we stopped, and then COVID hit. But pretty much the same family members that I, talk to regularly, outside of, like my extended family, that I talk to regularly. No one else really hits me up. No one really called or texted to see how I was doing or anything like that. None of my, a few people did, but most haven't. So that was kind of a bummer, but that's what it is. But anyways, he's was originally from like here, but it was on the one side of my family where we've all kind of like spread out and keep to ourselves. Like we don't know much about each other at all. And but we're like the same age. We're both musicians, and like occasionally when there would be like a family gathering every so many years, he lived out of state. He would come in, and we would just talk. Like we got along, And but we never really got to hang out or anything. But he moved back to the area, and my parents had to get together over the summer and invited them and that side of the family. And we were just like, we got to hang out more. And then, of course, we didn't. But then this happened. He reached out, like, let's try and hang out. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And I'll get to show. They've never seen the new house, so I'll get to show them that and the studio and all that. Just probably need to clean up a little bit because a bunch of wood chips in here from, as you guys know, the wood's right outside this door, and I carry it in and I go through, not that door, but there's a door next to it over here. Because the wood burner's on the other side of this wall, so it tracks in dirt and wood chips fall and whatever. But I don't know. It'll probably be good. And then he has 2 kids, and he's married, and everybody got along. The kids got along, at the last get together. So I'm like, this should be a good thing, right? So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm beat, guys. But thanks for the support. Appreciate everything. I'll just keep updating you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.